It's quite simple on my end. I just have to keep tapping A.
Oh, okay.
And it'll either say failed or there you are. That way our friend in Japan won't get in before me.
Yeah.
He's like, if I by average, they should have reached this episode by now. So I'll get in that show yet.
It's time for Happy Time.
Shut up.
It's time
For Happy Time.
Welcome back.
Is that a question?
Is it? I guess it's time.
Well, it must be.
Yeah. Welcome back to One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 with Michael Page. And we are entering the final battle against Crocodile.
And for those of you who watch the episodes, we're not skipping. We're not skipping anything.
No.
This is just how the game plays.
Oh, this is going to be confusing for me, Michael. I see what you did there.
You see what I've done, haven't you?
Well,
I am playing as Crocodile. And we are fighting Crocodile.
Stop hitting yourself.
Exactly my thought.
That's awesome.
There's no way that even Crocodile can defeat Luffy and Crocodile.
Yeah, right? Oh my god. This is awesome. Alright. So does he have a giant hook for a hand, or is that...
Yeah, he's, as I'm sure you may have guessed by now, considering his name, the fact he has a giant crocodiles, dastardly pirate.
Based on Captain Hook?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
There's nothing original in this world, people.
Yeah. Well, it's
but that is okay.
Art imitating art. It's part of the whole process.
The most sincere form of flattery.
Yes. And we're in like a kind of an Aztec temple, it looks like.
Yes, that's right. This is the temple beneath Alubarna. Oh, that's me doing that finishing. Like I was like,
again, I'm
using my finishing as Crocodile.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, Aztec temple.
That's the actual Crocodile doing that. He's just changing the arena a bit. Yeah, it's the funeral hall, as it's called in this game. Is basically, I think it's like the tomb of the former kings of Alabasta, basically. And the whole Alabasta arc, Crocodile's end. He wants to find the blueprints for the ancient weapon, the Pluton, which are carved into one of the indestructible sort of like historical guides markers of the world history.
Okay.
That can't be altered or destroyed simply because of what they're made out of. So it's basically like the world history, the false history that's been like written by the government.
Okay.
Show. That's literally their name, the world government. More detailed than that. And so basically, Crocodile's trying to figure out how to make this ancient weapon, because it's an ancient weapon capable of destroying lots of things and that sort of thing. And so with that, he has Miss All Sunday, his sort of opposite number in Baroque Works, who works under him, come and she's one of the only people, there are the few people who can read the poneglyph, because it's written in an ancient tongue that is hard to decipher.
Okay.
And her backstory works into that as well. But basically, Crocodile has found the location of the poneglyph, and it's in the tombs here, and that's why Luffy shows up here to stop him from getting to it.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're like, he's about to achieve his evil goal, and we're thwarting him at the last second kind of thing.
Exactly. Actually, Miss All Sunday, whose real name is Robin, she thwarts him by reading it and saying, actually, there's nothing on that in this poneglyph. And he's like, oh well. And stabs her with his hook, and
oh my god,
and we think that's the end of her. I can't remember if there's even if there is a cutscene. If there is, we'll let it play, because it's quite epic.
But for this, I don't know if you can see it on your end. I'm watching the final fight cutscene.
Oh, good. I don't get to see because I'm playing on a different system as a co-op person. So.
Oh right, yeah. I know. I said, "Oh my god," because Luffy turned into like a giant snowman, essentially.
Oh, the giant balloon, his Gum Gum balloon.
Yeah.
And used his Gum Gum storm.
I was not prepared for that, but this is pretty epic.
Actually, in the anime, they played the real life piece of music, Dvorak's Symphony for the New World, during this moment.
Oh, nice.
It's quite spectacular when he literally punches Crocodile through the ceiling of the tomb and up above the city.
Oh, awesome. I got an S rating on that one too.
Well done.
Yeah. And I
should turn my game to normal settings so I can, because I've been playing. It's too hard for me. I guess we can.
Oh yeah. I think I'm in normal. I may have picked easy, but.
Well, no. If you picked easy, it would lock you out of getting S rank.
Oh, okay. All right. For those of you listening at home who may have heard a cat in the background, that is Elton the cat, who's just been pacing around me for the last couple minutes, just meowing nonstop. So.
Oh.
He just wants attention. He wants to be part of the fun. All right. Cool. So we finished.
So yeah.
So we
finished the Alabasta arc.
Okay. And we're setting
that brings you up
for...
to
episode
130, I think. I think you're 130 episodes in. So,
hey!
Well done.
Who needs binge watching? All you need are 3 episodes of Time for Happy Time, and you're all caught up.
Yeah. We've totally caught up everything that happened in One Piece.
Yeah. Sure, there was there may have been a couple details that.
Just one or two.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
All right. Next adventure I have here is Usopp loses his temper, a fight in the City of Water.
That's correct.
All right.
That's right. We've skipped over about 100 plus episodes, I think. Something like that, maybe. Maybe just 100. I don't know. They go to a sky island called Skypiea where they fight a villain based on Eminem, the rapper.
Oh yeah.
Who's made of lightning. I've told Eliott about that character before.
That's right.
Powwows that we've had, and unfortunately they skip over that. I really like Skypiea, but a lot of people view it as filler.
Oh, okay.
But it ain't. So there.
Well, you heard it from the expert, so.
You heard it from the expert.
Someone said you could skip that chapter. Don't. You'll miss out on.
Don't listen to them.
On some good content there. All right. I've set up wireless play, so hopefully you can hop in when I get past this loading screen.
Sounds good. I will keep hitting confirm, and hopefully that will work. We've got it down to a fine art now. We're a lot better than our earlier set. We just have to be at the right.
Yeah, there was a good chunk of time there where we just weren't figuring it out. Well, there's the Panda Man.
But yes, this after the Skypiea arc, which is the next major thing, Sky Island come back from that, and as the cutscenes tell you in the game, we'll be skipping over. Of course, they arrive in a place called Water 7 because the Going Merry, their ship, is very badly damaged after the journey to and from the Sky Island, and Water 7 is the world's biggest shipping port, and so it has all kinds of repair crews and shipbuilding crews and stuff.
Okay. All right, I'm going to skip this cutscene, and we should hop in here. One more loading screen, and we'll be there.
Yes, Water 7 actually in the show is clearly heavily based on Venice because I don't think they address it in this video game, but it not only is it a city on the water right in the middle of the ocean, but underneath it's built on the foundations of previous incarnations of the city, other buildings kind of sticking up through the watery cities because the city is sinking essentially over time.
That seems to be. That's kind of a running. Sorry to interrupt. That's kind of a running visual in Japanese anime. I've noticed. Oh wait. No, I don't want to do. Okay. Now you're in. But yeah, I feel like in a lot of like future shows, there's always like skyscrapers that are sticking out of the bay or whatever.
Yeah, the idea that the ocean level is that kind of thing. I'm actually in the manga. I can't quite remember if it was a case of the ocean level was getting higher or if the city was literally just sinking.
I'm not sure.
I don't know, but regardless, it's going down. And in Water 7 itself, which again is one of my favorite places, they have like the 7 water gates that the ships come out of, and the big fountain in them.
Oh yeah. Did you say?
But yeah.
Sorry, did you say there was a sky city in the middle of this?
Yeah, we've just skipped over the Skypia arc. Yeah,
okay.
There was a big sort of Sky Island, which is like it's a big country in the clouds, basically on like solid cloud.
Okay.
But there is also like a piece of like Earth that's up there because of plot reasons.
Yeah.
Well,
because of magic and physics and that kind of thing. All right, now I am Usopp with the big nose and the slingshot. It looks like Michael. Oh no! Did we get disconnected again? Hang on a sec. Thank you for bearing with us, everybody, with this technology. You know how they do. Let's see. Oop. Are you there? Oh God, I'm all alone. Is he even on the map? Oh no, it looks like he got booted out of the game. Oh no. Well, I don't know what to do, guys. All right, hang tight, and hopefully we'll get reconnected here. Sorry, there's rainy weather over here, and to be fair, Michael is 2 continents and an ocean away right now, so technical difficulties. But yeah, I will get reconnected with him, and we'll be right back. And we're back. All right.
And we're back. We had a little snafu with connections. That's what happens.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the game's fault. It was my internet connection's fault.
That's all right. Well, it gave me time to give the cat some attention anyways, because he was... Whoa, there was a giant guy here. Oh, there's a giant guy running around. Who's the giant guy?
Those are my biscuit soldiers. Don't worry.
Okay. Your
biscuit
fine.
Soldiers. These are my biscuit soldiers. Yep.
I was gonna say they look edible out of their armor there.
They are delicious, I hear.
Oh, fantastic.
Luffy will tell you in about 800 episodes from now.
Oh man.
No, I am, for those who know One Piece and who see it on Eliott's screen, I am playing as Charlotte Cracker, who is a guy, Charlotte being the last name because the last names, of course, come first in Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
The family name. And Cracker ate the biscuit fruit, and as a result, he can summon and create biscuits in any way he desires, and his method of choice is to create biscuit soldiers, which are giant biscuit suits of armor, and his true form, which I'm playing as, is almost never seen, because he hides inside one of his biscuit soldiers a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not until Luffy manages to, spoilers, break through the biscuit armor for the first time that he does it. Well, I suppose I should, since the screen came up saying Robin disappeared there, I need to quickly juxtapose in and say Miss All Sunday, who is Robin, joined the crew after Alabasta there.
Oh, okay.
So that's who Robin is. Anyway, sorry, go ahead, Eliott.
Oh, no, all I was going to say is that that's the fruit that I want to eat, the one where I can make biscuits.
The biscuit fruit. Got it.
That's fantastic. Okay. Where are we supposed to go now?
Right now we have to stop the suspicious enemy from reaching the target area. And we're way too far away from those. We're both just like hack and slashing.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, they're there. We're done, man. We're through. I don't think we lose the mission, but I think we like fail an objective basically.
Oh crap.
I'm just gonna like head down. Yeah, the water 7-2 is a little tricky to find your way around, even though I have no excuse. I played this last night. Gotta head to the map. Southern section.
Okay.
Nope. I see him. Oh, dang it. I was literally like 2 seconds behind him.
Oh, man.
With my biscuit soldiers.
My biscuits. Okay.
It's all right. We can stop the other 4. We failed on 1, but we'll get the other 4.
Oh, that's fine.
I'll bottleneck them at the stairway here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my character shouldn't appear in this arc and would be too overpowered because he's like one of the main underlings of of one of the 4 strong of Big Mom, the 4 strongest pirates in the in the world. So it's like having Cracker here is kind of like, no, don't do that. But it's happy time. Anything goes.
Yeah, anything. This is happy time. You play the game how you want to play. Continuity be damned. All right. Did we stop all the suspicious guys, or is there one more?
I think I've defeated. There's still one more on the steps here. He's just
okay.
coming in. Now I have to. What is your opinion of in this game anyway of playing as Usopp?
So far he's not my favorite of them all.
That's what I said as well when I first played him last night. I was just like, I know Usopp is a tactics guy and he's a skill type character in this game, but I have to say that he's not. His sort of like slingshot thing is really difficult.
Yeah, it's hard to, especially with so many enemies. It's kind of hard to master the ranged attacks.
Oh, it's
God.
Frankie.
Frankie with the fist.
Frankie, the human cyborg. Wait, that's a thing. That's cyborg. Cyborg just means a human who's been cybernetically enhanced. Michael, you don't need to say human cyborg. It's like the whole werewolf thing, where I know that in Japan, like there was the discussion of wolves and werewolves, and like there's a moment where they talk about a wolf and they say, oh yes, the werewolf. It's like no, the were part of that means man.
Oh, really?
So it's just, the were part of werewolf means man-wolf, if you translate it.
Oh, okay.
This, of course, is a problem when you get into a not-so-good video game known as Sonic Unleashed, which has Sonic the Werehog. In his werehog form. Well, that's superfluous because he's supposed to be half wolf, half hedgehog. But if you call him a werehog, that means he's a man-hog. So, yeah.
So he's a hedgehog man-hog, basically.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
Yeah,
think that through. It just sounded cool. It was a way to market it, I guess.
Oh, sure.
Werehog sounded better than Wolfhog.
Yeah. Wolfhog doesn't translate
doesn't
as
ring
well.
The bell as well, does it?
Yeah, you don't quite know. You picture more of like a pig-wolf hybrid or something.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So we're just supposed to defeat Frankie right now?
Yes, we're sort of in between mission objectives, so they're having their little dialogue exchange in the bottom of the screen while we just like hack and slash.
Oh, I gotcha.
And it's going to do a little
cutscene
load screen here, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I mean, playing this game, are you meant to be able to read that stuff as you're attacking, or is it like mainly for the Japanese people playing this game who can listen to it?
I think you're just sort of listening to it. This is all like, I'm assuming that people who bought this game are One Piece fans and know the story inside out anyway, for the most part. But at the same time, it's a case of like, it's all dialogue they've heard before.
Gotcha.
This is an important scene, though.
Okay.
This is probably one of the most realistic things, and I haven't really seen something like this done as quote unquote realistically in a show with all this nonsense we've already seen. This is probably one of the best anime breakups in history.
Oh, really?
Of the existence of anime. And I say a breakup as in a breakup of friendship. Because these two characters, in fact, Usopp up until this point had been nothing but a source of comic relief.
Oh, yeah.
And to fill in the story gap that we skipped over earlier, they've been told that the ship is too badly damaged by the ship repairers to continue traveling.
Oh, okay.
And they literally say that, and they're not lying, it's the truth. The ship is gone. And Luffy, of course, really doesn't want to do it, but he understands that there isn't anything they can do about it.
Right.
Usopp takes a little too far, essentially, here, as you're seeing in the cutscene, and refuses to leave the ship behind because of something that happened in the Sky Island arc, which we skipped over in this game.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine. He believes the ship is alive with a life and a spirit of its own, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Which is true. It is.
Yeah.
But it has reached it's the ship's time, basically, and the ship knows that as well, I should say.
Gotcha.
But it basically sparks off this very real argument between two otherwise incredibly tight friends.
Mm-hmm. Man, their eyes get real scary when they're when they're mad.
I think that's why One Piece works so well, because it's incredibly goofy and ridiculous 90% of the time, but it has those moments of realism, and the art style reflects it when they get into it. And I remember watching this episode for real when I was watching the show for the first time, and I thought I was watching a different show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's got it's a distinct anime style. I'm sure it has a name, but it's not quite standard. It's not quite chibi, but it's somewhere in between.
It was around the time this started that when the fashion for drawing anime characters like went like of like more rounded googly eyes from like the 80s and 70s before it kind of was going out of fashion. And they were getting into those sharper, more streamlined, cool, quote unquote, eyes that we see nowadays,
right?
In like the 2000s anime and the current anime. Yeah, I think currently now they've relaxed it into this mainly because of the influence of One Piece. Because it spanned from the late 90s up until now, and the style very much has its sort of big toothy grins and big cheery smiles and those rounded circular eyes. But it's taken on its own kind of like right there, for example, the eyebrows and everything.
It's like reminiscent of like the '80s kind of Lupin the Third style cartoons.
Exactly.
But then with mix of kind of current anime. Oh my God, are we fighting Luffy now? Luffy?
Yeah, they have in the show they have quite a epic fight.
Oh man.
To decide who or he challenges him for captaincy basically, and it's not really a case of like fighting for captaincy. It's more of a case of he's trying to prove a point that he won't abandon the ship.
Right.
Because everyone knows how this fight's gonna go. From seeing, because Usopp is like the weakest member of the crew because he's literally just a normal human being with a slingshot, and he's like a gadgeteer, like an inventor. Like he has like gas bombs and like he has these special seashells that he gets in like the Sky Island arc and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And all kinds of crazy, like an inflatable hammer as well. It's all crazy. His like thing is he's a liar. But by liar, he's kind of like the boy who cried wolf. And in fact, that is his intro storyline. He lies every day about pirates attacking his village, and on the day that the pirates actually do attack,
nobody believes.
Nobody believes him except for Luffy and his crew, basically.
Oh, gotcha. Oh wow. I mean, I'm still pretty lost in this story. I'll be honest, but I feel like
I wouldn't expect anyone to understand it. Yeah,
I feel the emotional weight of this battle. Like I'm like, I don't want to attack him. Like we're friends, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know if you played. Did you play The Last of Us 2?
I haven't played. I'm eventually going to play the game series from the beginning because I still haven't played the first one. It's just one of those things I just haven't got around to yet, but I shall.
Oh, sure.
So I will say, I know I'm spoiling One Piece left, right, and center, but don't spoil the last.
No, I won't spoil it at all. But I will. All I'll say is like that. Those games, I'd say especially the second one, are great. They do that story thing so well, where it's like. Now you as the player have to do this really questionable thing that you don't want to do, but you have to do for the sake of the character. So, yeah, be prepared to be emotionally wrecked.
Got it.
Yeah.
I shall stand by.
All
right. Do you know about special moves, by the way? I feel that this is quite late to tell you, but did you notice that there's a little like grid of 4 things in the right-hand corner?
I have just noticed that now.
Right. If you hold down the R button and tap A, B, Y, or X, you'll get some special moves, which will spice up the battle a bit for you.
Okay. I had been doing that with the other characters. I didn't know if it was like a button combination I was doing or if there were actual...
Oh, that's fine then.
Oh, I see. And then they kind of recharge the more...
Yeah, they take a little time to charge up, but they're nice and... pretty chummy. Sorry, I'm like spamming all of Cracker's moves now that I've
That's okay.
heard that. I'm just like, go Biscuit Soldiers! Mess up all continuity!
Just watching you in the background, just like running around. Okay.
I know dodge rushing far too well in Musou series now. I've just been spamming that in like the Zelda one I've been playing, so I'm like, I know how to dodge and attack at the same time.
Oh yeah.
It's ridiculous, Michael. Stop it.
No, it's great. All right. Okay,
Jeez, my Biscuit Soldier's like attacking the hill over there.
Yeah. Oh, he's almost down. Ugh. Okay.
There we go. Just spam it with Biscuit Soldiers. There we go.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Woo.
Good job, Cracker. So yeah, that is particularly pivotal moment in the show, and that sets up the whole start of this arc where the rest of the crew accept that they need to move ahead and get a different ship.
And he's kind of left behind.
And he chooses to leave basically and sticks around with the old ship, thinking he can repair it basically and take it home.
Oh, do they reconcile eventually?
You shall see in the game. Luckily, they left that in. I'm glad to say that they left that in, and it's part of why this is where I think people up until this point were just kind of like always bored when Usopp got his episodes or when he was doing stuff. But then I think after this whole arc, they were like, I get this guy now. I understand why he's there. He's the if we were to put it in Western terms, he's the Jimmy Olsen Superman. He's the guy who's there to keep him grounded. In fact, you could go as far as calling him the Batman. He's got all the gadgets and stuff as well. He's the guy, the human among the gods, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Even though there are other weaklings too in the team, but
but like the non-powerful underdog, I guess. Well, maybe not underdog, but yeah.
Well, he very much becomes an underdog later. He finds his own way of dealing with things, and he still has that sort of coward streak of running away comically and everything. But I think they handle his growth very, very well in the show.
Oh, right on. Oh, man. Oh, this is sad.
It is.
And the big comical goat head on the ship isn't helping.
I know. It's poor Mary, that ship. That is, among the anime fans, especially the One Piece fans, it is the moment that everyone talks about. It's like the author managed to make us cry for a ship, basically.
Oh.
And that moment hasn't arrived yet, by the way. That's not this moment.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. They will destroy you later.
Does the ship die? I'm not prepared for that.
Yeah, the ship dies.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's kind of like, I don't know if anybody else got this emotional, but like when the Nebuchadnezzar in the second Matrix movie gets blown up. And Morpheus is all
I know
sad.
what you mean.
Yeah. I get
especially when
up.
Morpheus says his line. Yeah. Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I dreamed a dream. What was it? I dreamed a dream, and now that dream is gone.
Yeah, now that dream has left me or something. I can't remember.
Yeah. Whatever it was, it was.
Yeah. It's a good moment. Those movies, regardless of how you feel for it, you can't knock Lawrence Fishburne's acting in that moment.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. All right, on. So that's the end of that friendship for now.
Yep.
All right. So the next mission I have is Farewell Forever. Is that? That's
correct.
That's what you're seeing there. Okay.
Yeah, this is the sort of what a lot of people refer to as the breakup arc, because not only does Usopp leave, their newest member, Robin, also leaves, but for very different circumstances.
Oh. Is Robin the lady in the black outfit here?
Black leather jacket, yeah. That leaves nothing to the imagination, yes.
Yeah. I thought it was a cat suit at first. I didn't realize it was
No, that's literally just her skin there, which is like, I actually really liked Robin's Miss All Sunday outfit. They sort of cowgirl, the white coat and everything like that, and the hat. I thought that was perfect. I thought that was really good. I get that's her like evil costume or whatever for when she's working for the bad guys, but
right.
It was modest and whatnot. And again, I'm saying, look, dress however you want. It's not right or wrong. I'm just saying, for me, this is especially because I enjoyed the character very much with her whole history archaeology thing that she has, and then all of a sudden we get to this arc and she like forgets to button up her jacket basically.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway, moving on from that. Robin. This game is not an accurate representation of all the bits that happen in the story, but Robin basically has a very dark past. And she's been running from it all her life, and it catches up to her in Water 7. And she is given some conditions by a secret agent team known as Cypher Pole 9, CP9, who are a team of elite undercover government spies, basically, who are superhuman strong, and as every character seems to be every time they get to a new arc.
Right.
And they offer her some conditions that she has to come with them and basically give herself up to the judicial system and be imprisoned for life. And they won't touch the rest of her crew, who she's come to be very friendly with, as opposed to everyone else in her life that she's run from, basically, because they welcomed her like a family, basically. Which, as you probably know, we've lost about 100 episodes of that happening. So
I was gonna say, yeah.
Michael, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't seen it, that's why.
Yeah, last I saw, they went their separate ways, and now we're fighting some guys. But oh well. Hang on, I gotta
no
calm
worries.
the cat.
You have
down.
Cat.
Can you hear him meowing?
I can hear Cat.
Elton, come here, buddy.
He just wants to be in the episode. He wants to meet the major villain because he knows that it's a cat guy.
It's cat related. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cat guy.
Oh, excellent.
He ate the cat fruit, model leopard.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I watched yesterday with my family. We watched the new Wonder Woman movie.
Oh, cool! I need to check. Is that available on Flix?
I think it's
on Flix.
Yeah.
Or is it Disney? Or
it might be a HBO Max exclusive right now.
Well, I'll see. I'm sure I'll see it at some point, either a DVD or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm forward to Wonder Woman 84.
It was pretty great. I liked it, but definitely the Cheetah character was really fun.
Oh, good. Because I like Cheetah from the show, and she doesn't always get the right end of the stick in terms of character story and stuff. I mean, not to say that she's like robbed of anything. Like,
sure.
She's usually just like a background villain or something, or a supporting role. I'm interested to see some more girth there. Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Whoa!
Sorry, I'm just seeing the character I picked. This is another character. St. Marcus Cracker, the whole cake. This is Smoothie, Charlotte Smoothie.
Chocolate Smoothie.
Charlotte Smoothie, and she's from the Long Leg tribe, I believe.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's like
there are different tribes of people in this world who are born with different things. There are giants who are literally giants, you know, they're giant, that kind of thing. And there's the long arm tribe who have an additional joint in their legs, in their arms even, sorry.
Oh, wow.
And clearly there's the long leg tribe who have long legs.
Yeah. I wonder who thought that up in the art department.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
I didn't even know. I've read the manga. I know the character and everything, but I didn't know what they looked like. Because reading the manga, even seeing the long legs and everything, I wasn't prepared for it in full 3D.
Yeah.
So it's this. I've not seen the cartoon either, so I'm just seeing the sprite for the first time. Like, whoa, that's tall.
Yeah. It's it gives you the advantage over these little guys. Oh man, Elton, there's no one in there. Sorry, he's clawing
Rob Luxie hasn't shown up. Neither is the pigeon.
He's clawing at the office door. He likes to be in there, but only when we're in there. And then if we open the door and we're not in there, he's just like, oh. But the door is closed. He doesn't understand. There was something I was going to say. I can't remember.
So we were distracted by the long legs.
Yeah, that kind of took all focus away from it. Oh, no, just we were talking about the Wonder Woman movie. And
yes, Cheetah.
Yeah, I think they did a good job. I'm
glad to hear it.
And, the animation looked well. She's kind of, without, like, spoiling too much, she's not, like, the main villain of the movie. But she doesn't feel.
I figured as much. Yeah.
She doesn't feel like just a lackey or like Bane in the Batman and Robin movie or something. Like she's got her own arc.
Good.
Which is good. Yeah.
Bird. Sorry, I just hearing that again has reminded me. I adore that movie. I adore all silly Batman things.
Oh yeah.
But I have to agree from a story standpoint, per Bane.
Yeah. It's a bit of a missed opportunity, really. Oh man.
Uma Thurman had actually one of the best cinematic lines there that I know everybody hates, but I adore. It's like, that's why every Poison Ivy action figure comes complete with him.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I haven't seen that one.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
In years.
I watched that video so many times.
Oh, yeah.
I had it on video, and I just watched that movie so much.
I thought that was the coolest movie as a kid.
Yep.
As I'm sure many kids did. But, it hasn't aged as well as some of the other ones.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
I think the Bat credit card is kind of the
Never leave the cave with it.
Yeah. You know, to be fair, like, clearly Schumacher was really inspired by the Adam West Batman.
Yeah. Which, for those of you who don't know, that is one of my godsends in life. I'm glad that exists, and it keeps me going in the darkest of times. I have the entire... I never bought a Blu-ray until that came out. That series came out.
Absolutely. I've been listening to a podcast where they've been doing commentary tracks. It's this film. Do you know the filmmaker Kevin Smith?
Yes.
Yeah, it's him and one of his friends, and they're watching every episode and doing a commentary track for it. And so I've just been like listening to them commenting on the show, but it's been really fun to revisit that series as well.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh God.
Well, I'm doing the submission, beating up Frankie here, poor guy.
Oh yeah. I feel like should we head up to that big red concentration?
Yeah, we're pretty sure that's. Oh well, yeah. The game is like telling us it's like you really should be here, guys.
We have to destroy these cranes.
I'll destroy the cranes. You feel free. I've just completed the submission of beating Frankie, who I feel deserves a little explanation for you, because you probably have no idea who Frankie is, other than a guy in a Speedo.
With his big arms. What's his deal?
Frankie, he's the leader of the Frankie family. You know. And that's it. Yep. No. Frankie is a ship dismantler here in Water 7, and he's also seen as like the boss of the underworld. Like he's like the sort of like underground gang kind of like guy, like all the ne'er-do-wells like go for him kind of thing. Like if you're doing business in Water 7, like under the table, you got to go through him.
Right.
But Frankie himself, he's not a bad guy at heart, that kind of thing. But his men steal the Straw Hats' money, basically, that they've gotten from selling gold that they got from the Sky Island.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, they were going to use it to repair the ship. And then when they found out they couldn't do that, they were going to use it to buy a new ship. The money got stolen by Frankie's men, and he basically takes the money away and goes and shops for some materials that he's wanted for a long time. He didn't have the cash to do it, so he's gone and blown their money, basically. And so his men are the ones who like attacked Usopp and like stole the money from him, etc., which is part of the reason he's so like churned up before that that big fight that he and Luffy have in the thing as well. So that's Frankie's deal. Is he's a cyborg as well, because in his youth he was badly injured he was hit by the sea train, which is a train that runs on the ocean between Water 7 and various large facilities.
I'm into it.
Yep. And after he got hit by the sea train, he washed up in like a ship graveyard, basically. And so he, being a shipwright, as he was training to be when he was younger, he remodeled himself with old ship parts and turned himself into a cyborg.
I'm into that. I've been working on this story that I don't know if I've told you about. I'll send you. I have like a treatment written.
Oh yeah, please do. Yeah.
But yeah, there's one of the characters was wounded in a like a scientific experiment and had to rebuild themselves with just like various bits of machinery that were laying around.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Oh, good.
Kind of.
I approve.
The self-made cyborg or whatever.
I like it.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I feel like it's something I want to try to write and get out there. I was like, I'll give you my whole pitch right now, but I'll do that off camera so nobody.
I was going to say that's I think people will understand that you keep that close to your chest. That's
yeah.
Completely fine.
So
I'll steal the idea from you and make my millions. No. Leave that to me. No.
Yeah. Well, if you.
It's been recorded. My intent will be known. I'm not actually meaning that, by the way, people. Don't worry, I don't do that.
No. But honestly, if you stole this idea, I'd be okay with it, because.
Okay. Well, you heard it here, folks. There you go.
Yeah. I know it was in good hands at the very least, so
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh man, there was I do remember. Being in high school and having a movie idea, which in hindsight is probably was not a great idea, but I thought was a really good idea. And I told one of my friends, and then he told this one kid that I didn't like at all. And I was super paranoid that kid was going to steal my idea. I was like really mad.
We've all seen that movie. I know what you mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was The Social Network or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I think we just have to keep killing the leaders to come out of the Galila, which is the name of the shipwrighting.
Okay.
The shipwright people, run by Mayor Iceberg, no less, who was Frankie's friend / apprentice in his days, and he deals with the sort of like above board business. Frankie deals with the kind of like under the board business, if you will.
Was Iceberg the guy in the white coat that you were playing as earlier?
No, that was. I wouldn't be surprised if anyone thinking that was Iceberg. No, that's Iceberg wasn't even given a model, as you can see. He is currently that picture in the top right.
Oh, right on.
They didn't even bother to render him. He's in like rendered movies. Sorry, in this, but he's not. He doesn't have like a game model. So he's literally just off screen in his bed, unwell there.
Gotcha.
Anyway, yeah, but no, that was Admiral Aokiji, who has ice powers. But no, Iceberg is just an ironic name for a shipbuilder.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I thought that was quite funny.
That's good. All right. Shall I skip this? Okay.
By all means, yes.
Yeah.
You can tell when the good movies start, because they're movies, as opposed to like the character models standing in a room.
Dialogue. Oh, God. Is this we're fighting?
So
this is
what's happened here? This is Bluno. He's his character was based on a cow, hence the horn.
Oh yeah.
Hair and that kind of thing.
I can see
he is a member of Cypher Pol 9, one of the weaker members, ironically, but he's still incredibly powerful. And basically, CP9 have come on bequest of the world government to find out another blueprint of a weapon that can rival like the Pluton that Crocodile was looking for.
Oh, okay.
So they want that in their palm basically, and they want to, in their hands, and they were just trying to find it, and they find out that Iceberg inherited the blueprints from Tom, who is the legendary shipbuilder who built Gold D. Rogers' ship, the Oro Jackson, many years ago, and then he tried for the crime of building a ship for the King of the Pirates as a result of that. After the fact, after he became the King of the Pirates, no less, I think. And so, however, because Tom had, I don't expect anyone to follow this if they don't know the story already, but I'll do my best. Because Tom had also built the sea train that I mentioned earlier that Frankie got hit with. He was pardoned for that crime. He was given the special, like, one crime in his lifetime could be pardoned, basically.
Oh, okay.
And so they pardoned the crime of building the King of the Pirate ship. However, the royal government aren't satisfied with that, so they send, like, their secret agents to, like, cause him to do another crime, basically. But his apprentices, who are Iceberg and Frankie, get caught up in it, and so that they can live, he basically gives himself up and says, I want this crime to be pardoned instead. And the judge is like, okay, yeah, you can do that, but then your crime from before kicks in.
Oh.
So you still get sent to jail either way. And he's like, okay. And so he basically sacrifices himself for his apprentices, and they live with that. And Iceberg is basically apparently has inherited the blueprints for this weapon that they want. And it turns out that Iceberg has actually hidden said plans with Frankie instead, because no one knows who Frankie is, because he's this sort of like underworld boss guy who runs around in a Speedo. So
Oh, fantastic.
There you go. That's sort of the deal that's going on in Water 7 there.
Okay.
If any of that makes sense.
Well, if you don't know, now you know, folks.
Now you know. I highly advise people to read the manga or to watch the show if they are interested in. And for some reason, if you're watching this video labeled a One Piece video and not seen One Piece, hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And go and do check it out if you're interested, because it's quite a bizarre yet interesting tale.
Well, I'm intrigued. I mean, after playing this game, I think I'll start watching the anime. I'm sure it's streaming on there somewhere.
Oh, you can find it everywhere, I'm sure. If time-wise, I would highly suggest you read the manga instead.
Yeah.
I'll loan you my books. There you go.
So, okay, yeah,
I have
perfect.
all 94 volumes on my shelf so far.
Yeah,
that are in English.
That might perfect. Yeah, that'll save a bit of time for sure. Well, with that, I think it's time for the end of this episode.
Sounds good.
But I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And join us next time when we'll probably be playing more of this or something else. I don't know. Anything to add, Michael?
I agree with everything that man has just said.
See, thank you. You participate. Jazz never wants to participate, but
I find that endearing. I think what we'll do is we'll run that so when it's a Jazz-isode, it'll be like uncooperative, and when it's a Michael-sode, it'll be cooperative. So it's like good cop, bad cop.
And then, eventually we'll have a mashup where everybody will be on the show at once, and it'll be
where we'll meet, and it'll be
personalities. Yeah.
We're gonna clash.
Exactly. All right. Well, bye everyone.
Take care.